Okay, Christians will go through some form of persecution based on Revelations 13 through 16, maybe up to 17. But like Revelations 13 talks about the beast forcing all to worship the beast or be killed and to receive the mark on their right hand or foreheads, like the image, right? Revelations 13, verse 10, to further support my point here, the point of going into like of Christians going through persecution before being redeemed. Revelation 13, it talks about here's the patience and faith of the saints. But that's following a verse, but that's the end of Revelation 13, verse 10, which, again, this is the King James Version. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. So why would there like be patience and faith of the saints if we didn't need it? Like patience, right? You're waiting on something, and faith in God, in Jesus, in Him, in Yahweh, right? Then Revelations 14 talks about the 144K being redeemed from the earth, rapture taken up, mentioned by Jesus. Whatever you personally think about the 144K, I mean, it's very clear that it's it's talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. However, there could be some further studies about that, about how they've been spread throughout the earth potentially, right? I mean, but that's not what this video is about. But anyway, Revelations 14 also states that the world was deceived by the beast, right? Because he was killed and then raised back to life. So Revelations 14. So Revelations 14 talks about being redeemed, but then that's after the persecution of, if you don't worship the image of the beast or worship the beast, if you don't bow down, you will get killed, right? It's in chronological order, very to the point, on point. And then Revelations 15 talks about the pouring of vile wrath of God, right? The wrath of God. Now, although it can be intimidating, like to have this type of like choice to make of not taking the mark of the beast and being killed, like it's better, and this might be difficult to try to like to get to integrate and to truly believe this based on where you're at, like in your walk, but like like both aren't great, both aren't pleasant. However, the wrath of God is far worse. This is kind of like the like fearing God more than you fear the one that can only kill your body, right? Because God can destroy both your body and soul versus just your body, right? But if you're with God, you will end up in like in heaven. You will not have to, like you will be in His will, in Him. So it's better to to die physically and then die a million times and beyond spiritually. Like, the wrath of God is far worse than being killed for not receiving the mark of the beast. And then Revelation 16 goes into like goes deeper and probably like 17 in and maybe beyond about what the wrath of God is like 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 what it's like, you know, what happens and what causes people to to want to like hate God. And it's a very similar thing to what happens like in hell. like like God gives them that reason to hate him. So it's like it's like hell on earth, uh, right? And it, you know, you don't want to be a part of it. So